If you have a keychain on the end of the key fob, you don't have to take it off. First thing you do is you press this button here on the edge, right here. You press it in kind of deep with your fingernail or whatever, and it releases the physical key. So now we can pull out the physical key and set it to the side. That'll also contain your keychain and all that stuff too. Now once it's aside, you have to look right in here. And basically you want to keep the buttons down when you actually take it apart. But right in here, we're going to use, you can either use tweezers or like a little screwdriver is best right here. There's a little spot right here on this right side, right here, where the screwdriver goes into. And so you can see the space is not on the left side, it's only on this right side. Right on that side there, we go ahead and twist the screwdriver a little bit and pop it up. And it's going to have a little sound. And then once you have a little space like that, you can pull it apart. Now, it might make it easier sometimes to go ahead and pry this side up a little bit too, but you should be able to just kind of hold the buttons down like this, hold it like this so you have a good grasp of it so you're not going to drop it, and just kind of pull up on that, like so, this cover. And there's the battery. Now it's sealed. You can see that seal around the battery. Outside that seal will get some, debris and dust and all that stuff, which you can clean out both the inside of this cover and outside of that seal with a dry, soft toothbrush, something like that. So we can go ahead and set this plastic cover down. So now we have the access to the battery, which basically is kind of in there. And basically what you do, you just slide down like this, and it'll kind of pop it out while putting a big fingerprint on it. And you can take out the battery, which is a CR2450. CR2450. And when we put it back in, try not to put so many fingerprints on it. It's a pretty thick battery. And put it back in like so. The new one. And then we can press down like so. And what you want to do is right in here is a little catch. So we want to push it down like so. Push it down and then lift up and kind of make sure it's under that catch so it's not popping back out. And of course, since I put fingerprints on it, I got to wipe that off. Just because I don't like to leave fingerprints on a shiny battery like that. But yeah, just make sure it's underneath this little catch right here. It's a little catch right here. It says slide down, and you want to make sure it's under that catch. And then once you're at that point, you're ready to put this cover back on. And the cover, you have to hook it on the bottom first. So you want to hook under here, like so. Hook the bottom. And kind of get it to that point right there where the bottom's hooked. You can feel it hooked in there, and you pressed up. And the seam is flush on the bottom. And then without pressing the panic button, you can just kind of pop this into place. And just kind of make sure right here, this side and this side, sometimes you have to go a little extra press because they kind of don't go down all the way. Then you're just going to inspect the seam all the way around and make sure it's secure. And then you can put back the physical key, and then you're all done.